Signs of Kindness. This is a movie I was very excited to see. I was very upset for the longest time that I wasn't able to see this movie sooner because it was only a limited release, and then it was in. Then it moved to a little more wide release, but still kind of limited. I mean, there was only like 3 or 4 showtimes the theater I work at got, so and there wasn't even one till like 12 o'clock, which sucks because then I'm like not by the time I'm done, it's like I'm not even home till like 3, and it's late afternoon. Not usually my time to watch movies. Or I like to go early in the morning, get it done. But I was finally able to see this movie, and I really was excited to see this movie because this film is directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, who, he directed Poor Things, which was a film I really enjoyed last year. I was, that movie. I've seen the conversation with people. It's a love it or hate it movie, and that's really all of his films, from what I understand. I've not seen any of his other films other than Poor Things. I do need to watch more of his films. Yes, I'm going to get blasphemy comments down below. Yes, I know about some of his films. I guess you know, I'll have to look into more of his films. For right now, I haven't seen any of his other ones, but I was really excited about this one, and I really liked it. I don't know if it worked as much as Poor Things for me. And I think a lot of that has to do with the length. This is a very long movie. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I really didn't quite understand why this wasn't like just an anthology. Like, this is an anthology movie, but like, I get why it's an anthology movie, but everything's. How do I explain it? It's an anthology movie where everything has similar themes and the same actors, and I'm just kind of like, okay, that's a very unique thing, and I really enjoyed all that. But it did feel like I almost wanted to watch one short section of the movie, let that sit with me, and then watch the next part. I didn't really want to watch it together as a movie, and that's just me. I think some people might have a similar perspective to me. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of what I felt watching this movie, because I thought all the individual stories are great, but watching it as like a 3 hour piece is just kind of like, it just felt a bit much. Especially since these themes and these stories are very heavy. There's a lot of ideas that I didn't fully understand, and it's going to take multiple rewatches to really fully get. Which where I can rewatch Poor Things because it's 2 hours, it's quick, like that, and really get into it. This movie, I feel like I'm not gonna rewatch it that often because it's heavier than Poor Things. I would say Poor Things had a little bit more humor in it and things like that. This movie didn't really have that, so I don't know. I really enjoyed it though. All the acting was great, especially from Emma Stone. And this movie was just it was beautifully shot, had a great score to it. It just, I don't know. There's just some sequences and moments that just felt off-putting to me in that sense. So I don't know what people's going to reaction to this. I would say if you don't like Yorgos Lanthimos most movies, don't watch this one. Like, if you didn't like Poor Things, this isn't going to win you over. It's probably more of his eccentric quirks and things like that as a director. But I did really like this film, and I do want to see more from this director. And yeah, not all of it worked for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna end up seeing it again, and it may grow upon me, or it may get worse. I'm not exactly sure, but I definitely see this movie growing on me, rather than the latter, I guess. But it is at least an interesting movie.